Good evening and welcome to Manning Field for Greater Boston League Girls Soccer. Went Classical on a little bit of a run. They were down for a while. They're up to 4-3-2. Taking on Chelsea. Classical is the Rams. I believe Chelsea are the Red Devils. Lauren Wilson is still injured. She still got her arm bandaged and wrapped up. So she's not in net. Mia Papazoglou is. And it's Natalie Alvarenga. I'll say it both ways, young sophomore. Chelsea, a very young team. They only have 4 seniors. They have 3 captains. 2 of their captains are juniors. They got 11 freshmen and 6 sophomores, one of those being Alvarenga, the goalkeeper. So it's Chelsea virtually in white, Haskell in their green and gold. They pooch it upfield, easy catch for Papazoglou. And she boots it away. Jessica Gambali doing an outstanding job coaching the Classical girls. Randy Grahal is the head guy for Chelsea. Chelsea have a little bit of a down year. They're looking for their second win. They knock it deep, looking for a break. If they knocked that to the middle, they could have had a real breakaway. Walking in. Take the shot. And that was Wilson. She had a teammate out in front that was wide open. She opted to take the shot in case there was a rebound. And she knocked it over the net and out of play. Trying to knock it deep, it got blocked. Getting it back was Rouse. They tip it, looking for a break. Russell's walking in. Big time save. I think that was Martinez walking in, and she had the entire net to shoot at, and she knocked it right in to Alvarenga. You'll never get a better opportunity than that. There was a scrum right around the 30-yard line. By the 25, the ball was loose and she was walking in. And she knocked it right into the goaltender. And Alvarenga will kick it away. Chelsea gets broken up. And he'll be knocked out by Escobar. Dematos Lemos will throw it in for Chelsea. Tipping it ahead. Martinez knocks it ahead. Chelsea's defense knocked it away. They tip it, and Glasgow's going to be offside. Blocked by Glasgow. With a rush. Down the near side. Got bumped as she was trying to make a pass to the middle. Broken up by Rouse. Pushed ahead. Glasgow again, walking right in. And they knock it right into the goaltender yet again. Again, they have the Grand Canyon to shoot at. And they're knocking it right into the goaltender. That's 2 for 2. And offside. Lazo was that second one walking in that knocked it right into the goaltender. That's 2 for 2. And I'm sure Natalie Alvarenga said, thank you very much. Blocked. He dumped it ahead. Dane was there to knock it away. And it goes off the foot. I think that was Juarez. Gets knocked out by Lazo. Now they're calling it off Tomatoes Lemos. It's been yesterday and today 2 gorgeous days. Hard to believe. Well into the first week of October, and it's been in the 80s. Pop straight up in the air. Chelsea got a piece of it. Glasgow knocks it up. Rouse got a foot on it. Nobody really getting control of it yet. They knock it ahead, looking for McLean. Knocked away from Wilson. They knock it deep. Nobody there except Chelsea defender. Glasgow tried to take it away but couldn't. It goes out of play. Glasgow takes it away, knocking it deep, walking in. Another big save this time. That was Lauren Wilson walking in alone, knocked it, and Alvarenga made a tremendous save. I don't know if you can hear that banging, knocking, like someone is banging nails or blocking or erecting something. I have no idea what it is. I don't see anybody. I can't. I hear it. They kick it from the far side, goes by everybody, and goes out of play. Glasgow getting all kinds of opportunities, but they can't put it in the net. If they get points for hitting the goaltender, they'd be ahead in this one. Escobar knocks it back. Rouse with it. Knocking it deep. McLean's offside. McLean with it, trying to knock it up. Knocks it to the middle. Knocked away. Wilson's going to walk in again. And she missed the net. I don't think, if you wrote this in a book, people would think you were crazy. They've knocked two right into the goaltender. They knock one. The goaltender come up, made a great save on Wilson before, and now Wilson is alone again, and she missed the net. Blocked by McLean. Tips it out in front. Bouncing ball. Parker finally knocked it in. They finally missed the goaltender and knocked it in the net. McLean kept it alive. It bounced out in front, and Parker finally said, I want to end this foolishness, and put it in the net. And Glasgow grabs a 1-0 lead. I don't think I've ever seen a game like this where they had 4 breakaways wide open and didn't score. I mentioned extremely young Chelsea team with only 4 seniors. Rouse knocks it ahead to McLean, tips it ahead. And gets knocked out by Chelsea. Knocked ahead. McLean gets around one. Still walking in. And got crunched and knocked down and no call. How can that not be a call? They just ran over McLean and knocked it down, and on top of that, when it went out, they're going to give Chelsea the kick. I don't believe that. That was very close to being a penalty kick. They give it back to the goaltender, Alvarenga, to kick away. Rouse winds up with it. Booting it ahead was Duncan. I think this is Lazo getting around, and Glasgow's going to get a corner kick. Coming from the far side. Bouncing loose. Chelsea will kick it away. They kick it back. They give it back to Juarez. She knocks it deep. And they call Classical offside. They were way offside. Rouse broken up. They take it away. Nice defense by Juarez. Classical coming back down the far side. Wilson with a rush. Pushes ahead, going to get it. Comes across. McLean, all she could do was try to tip it, and it goes off the goaltender, out of play. Classical should get a corner kick. That was just a little bit of a touch. McLean was running. She actually overran it and just reached and got a little tip, and the goaltender looked like she had it, and she just missed it, and it went out of play. And Classical winds up with a corner kick coming from the near side. It went right by Wilson. Wilson gets it back. Trying to walk in. It got... Wilson actually tipped it by the goaltender. It was laying in front of the net. And the defender, I think it was Mejia Martinez, had to knock it away. It was laying right in front of the net open. And she knocked it out, and Classical gets another corner kick. From the near side again. And they knock it out. They gave it to Wilson. She couldn't do anything with it, so she tried to give it back, and it got knocked out. So the lights are on here at Manning Field. As usual, busy day. Soccer, and then you go over to Fraser Field and you see soccer, field hockey, football practices. Nobody wants Rich Avery's job, who's the guy's in charge of these two facilities. It used to be, well, baseball's over, so the only thing you have to worry about now is soccer and football. But now both fields are being used, as well as Fisher College having their practices and pre-game stuff. Parker trying to walk in, had it taken away. And it goes out. And Classical's going to get another corner kick. This one coming from the far side. Wilson knocked it down, couldn't control it. They give it back to Juarez. She knocks it wide left and out of play. And sounds like we get to kick it away. Housel knocks it right back. Poots to the middle. Walking right in. Right through the defenders, walking right in, and they knock it home. Another breakaway for Classical. Hard to believe another breakaway. This one, Wilson takes charge of this one. It was Katie Rouse with the breakaway to make it 2. And now all of a sudden, you look up, it's another breakaway. Wilson's had a couple of chances. She took advantage of that one. She went top shelf, stuck it under the top crossbar, into the far corner, and all of a sudden, just about halfway, 35 seconds short of halfway through this first half, Classical jumped out to a 3-0 lead over Chelsea, and we got a timeout down in the field. Everybody back on the field. We're set to get back to soccer as Classical has jumped out. I don't think I've ever seen this many breakaways. They finally took advantage of 2 of them, Rouse and Lauren Wilson. Lauren Wilson's an outstanding 3-sport athlete. She helped Classical this past year go 20-0 in the regular season in basketball, and she's a very good softball player as well. She normally would be the goaltender, but she can't be in net with that arm in a cast. They knock it past, offside. Classical. That would have been another breakaway. Stone knocked it back. When he tried to get it back to Stone, she was way offside. Rolls in to Alvarenga. Couple of heads. Stone has it taken away. Chelsea knocked it out, I think. And I'm wrong again. They're giving it to Chelsea to kick away off Classical. So it's been a funny first week in October. We've had 80-degree weather. And in the mid-80s, not just 80, in the mid-80s, it's been warm. So that when you down in the field, the first game is even warmer on the turf. The girls in this game have got a little bit of a break because it's cooled off a little bit. So it's still a nice night as Duncan's pass is blocked. And Chelsea knocked it with their hands and didn't get a call. Stone trying to beat the defense. Stone goes down hard, being taken down. The officials are letting them play. Duncan keeps it in. It gets tipped by Juarez. It's a foot race. Chelsea got there first, but Juarez gets back and takes it away and blocks it out. Few spectators here for this one. Bouncing around McLean. Knocked it out. Tomatoes Lemus will put it in play. It got knocked to the net by Andrea Mendez, but just a little tip. Easy pickings for Papazoglou. Knocked loose. Parker trying to come away with it. Chelsea will knock it out. Parker almost another breakaway. From long range. Easy save for Alvarenga. I like those big hops. She just kind of doesn't kick it far. Doesn't have a strong leg. They knock it deep, it's going to go out of play. Off the foot of McLean. Chelsea will put it in play again. Off Stone again. Rouse gives it up. Blocked. Chelsea takes it away, looking for a break. Juarez broke it up and took it away. And they take it away from her. Oswald knocks it deep. And they've got numbers again. They throw it across. They take the shot. Big save again. I think that was Lazo with the shot. Parker with the pass. They had 3-on-1. And Alvarenga made another terrific save. It's 3-0. It could be 6 or 7. The goaltender is keeping it at least fairly close. Oscar with another break. The pass gets pushed to the near side, slows it down. Stone trying to walk in, trying to get around, still walking in. And Tomatoes Lemus wouldn't let Stone turn the corner, kept leaning on her, and finally the ball popped loose right into the hands of Alvarenga. And Alvarenga will kick it away. They blow the whistle for the takedown a little late, but they call it. They took McLean down. Juarez with the kick. Stone trying to walk in again. And the defense gets there first. Substitution for Classical. Knocked out, and they'll get a corner kick. From the near side. Blocked. Parker broken up. Oscar winds up with it. Looking to walk in, still with it. Around the defense, they shot it over the net and out of play. I think that was Lazo. She made a couple of nice moves to get around and get through the defense, and she just got under it and lifted it way up over and out of play. It's been all Classical. Chelsea, anything they got anywhere near Papazoglu and net have come from long range, and Papazoglu was able to handle it extremely easy. It goes out off Chelsea. I think it bounced up. Bounced up and got Chelsea in the hand, I think, because there wasn't contact. I think it was just a hand hit, and now Glasgow will get a kick from the 25. They get it to the net, short hopped. Alvarenga got a good look at that one. Just bounced right in her lap. And he trying to get by. They started to get by, and the defense blocked it, but they blocked it off Glasgow. They knocked it off McLean. And Chelsea will kick it away. Glasgow's trying to give it back. They actually gave it to Chelsea. And Glasgow will knock it out. It goes out off McLean. They let it go, and Papazoglu will come out. They were taking their time. Chelsea almost got to the ball. They knock it deep. It's a foot race. Parker trying to get there. Looks like Rouse got there, walking in and knocking it home. Parker was in the foot race, and all of a sudden, here comes Rouse. She gets her second. So Glasgow's just running away, coming up with all kinds of breakaways. And Parker breaks it up. Centers it, try to get it out in front. Knocked down, they try to give it back to Parker, they threw it behind her. It'll go out of play and Chelsea will get to kick it away. So a big first half for Glasgow. Big one for Katie Rouse. They knock it deep, it's a foot race. And they're going to walk in and tip it home. Great hustle. It looked like Parker was going to have the breakaway. And the defense was right there. And it got tipped. And the ball was rolling to the net. Alvarenga coming out trying to take it away. And taking it away was Ariana Martinez. And she didn't have to worry about knocking it into the goaltender because the goaltender wasn't there. And now they bump Martinez all the way along, and she finally loses control. Again, she couldn't turn into the middle, and it finally got knocked loose, and Alvarenga gets to kick it away. Popping up, but I don't think I've seen a game ever where there's been this many breakaways. Chelsea trying to knock it deep. Papazoglu, that's the only time she touches the ball when she comes out of the net to go out around the 15, 20-yard line to knock the ball away. Now a foot race. Glasgow gets there first. Parker again. Out in front. It bounced right over the foot of Martinez. Glasgow hustling, they'll keep it in. That was great hustle by Escobar to keep it in. Lauren Wilson pushes it ahead. Chelsea takes it away. Glasgow takes it back. Knocked away, knocked out. And let's see who they're giving it to. I think they're giving it to Glasgow for a corner kick. Coming from the near side. They call Glasgow offside. Everybody was behind the ball. Wilson knocks it to the middle. Parker gets around, looking to get around again. Still walking around, still has it, and knocks it home. She's got her second. They kept it in the zone. The pass from Wilson came to Parker in the middle. She beat a couple of defenders. She almost fell down. She got her balance back, walked in and banged it in. She was on the far side. She knocked it inside the near post. Glasgow will make substitutions. As it's a 6-0 lead, and we still have over 5 minutes left in the first half. It skips past. They're letting it go. They almost gave it away. Chelsea got a foot on it and popped it near and popped it wide and out of play. They had a chance to knock it home, but they got under it and chipped it wide left. They had an open net to throw it in. So Glasgow almost gave one away there. Glasgow hustles and keeps it in, and they're going to track it down. They try to center it. Chelsea blocked it, knocked it out. Glasgow will get another corner kick. They knocked it in the net. Lauren Wilson's kick went in the net. Everybody was looking up to get it. It bounced, and it bounced in the net. She's got her second goal. The corner kick, a perfect corner kick by Lauren Wilson. She got it up right in the middle. It bounced right in the middle of everybody. A horde of players out in front of the net. And it just, a little spin on it, bounced into the net. Everybody looking at it. And he even looked at it after it was in the net, saying, I think that's in the net. Directly from the corner kick. So we got 3 different players with 2 goals apiece. Lauren Wilson, Katie Rouse, Gianna Parker. And I think I can safely say that Gloucester's going to get their 5th win, even though we got a little more than a half left to play. As they lead it 7-0. And here comes Parker again. They break her up. They double up. Wilson knocks it upfield. Escobar was looking to go get it. Tomatoes Lemus knocked it out of play. Can Wilson make it 2 for 2? This one coming from the near side. She doesn't take it, she moves it up. And he tried to give it to her back. Juarez pushed it too far ahead, it went out of play. And it goes out. Wilson will put it in play. They bang it out off Escobar. They bang it out off Chelsea. We're down to the final 2 minutes and counting. In the middle, Rouse was looking for Stone on the backside and threw it behind her. And it goes out of play off Glasgow. Time winding down in this mammoth first half, and it could be even bigger. They had 2 breakaways where they knocked it right into the goaltender. They blow the whistle, and that's going to do it for the first half. A huge half for Classical with Lauren Wilson, Katie Rouse, and Gianna Parker getting 2 apiece. And Ariana Martinez chipping in with 1. And that's where we are at halftime. It's Classical 7, Chelsea nothing. Just about set as we get ready to play the last 40 minutes of this one. Classical with a huge first half. 7-0. Lauren Wilson, Katie Rouse, Gianna Parker getting 2 goals apiece. Papazoglu, I believe, is now playing up front. And I'm going to try and pronounce the new goaltender's name that we think it is, Candace Choeth. Hoyth. I apologize for that. Chhouth. Lillian Parker put it in play. And he kick it back. Juarez. And they're going to walk in. They could have walked in. I think they're trying to take it easy. I think that was Lazo who beat the defense and was just going to walk right in. Instead, she gave the ball up in the corner, and now the shot is grabbed. By Alvarenga. So Classical has a chance to make it 8. Glasgow had a chance to score. She beat the defense easily. She was going to walk in alone. And she gave the ball up to the far corner, and they wound up getting a tough shot that Alvarenga made the easy save on. And here comes Glasgow again. From long range, it goes by, and the defense knocks it away. And it goes out off Chelsea. Glasgow knocks it deep. And Alvarenga's going to come way out of the net, way over to her right, and knock it out of play. They bang it out, and they banged it out off Glasgow. And I guess the ball boy on the other side went home because they have to chase the ball over by the scoreboard. I mentioned all the activity here over at Fraser, something we haven't seen a little easier since they put turf in. We've got field hockey teams, boys and girls soccer teams, football teams practicing over there, and we also have Fisher College. They play their games here, and they have their tryouts here, select their teams. They've been a great partner with Lynn. They put the new scoreboard in. They paid for some of the repairs, like the new fence in front of the dugouts. And they pay a stipend for the use, a monthly fee for the use of the place. So they're great tenants. They've been a big plus. Pat Bazoglu getting involved as she gets knocked down. She was the goaltender in the first half. Jessica Mbala getting her a chance to play up front. She plays up front anyway. Laura Wilson is a normal goaltender, a very good one. But she's got that wrist, hand bandaged, or what's that? I think she broke it. So wait until the last minute, send it. Chelsea knocks it out. Glasgow get the throw in down deep. And it's going to go out of play. Again, there's no ball boy on that side, but the ball boy on this side throws the ball in, so you have to chase the ball to the scoreboard. Ball boy on the other side went home. So one of those, it's not going to be a good half for Glasgow because nothing's going to come out of this. They knock it over the net. It'll be surprising if they even attempt to score like that. They knocked it over the net, but the only good thing about this is that Coach Jessica Kambali can use a lot of players, give players some playing time. So we're mentioning the fact that if Glasgow's coming back, I think tomorrow they're back here again. They're playing Revere. And somebody said if they beat Revere tomorrow, they could win or get a piece of the Greater Boston League. But it's hard to imagine because we're just about halfway through. There's a lot of games left. I don't know if there's a lot of league games left. Glasgow clears it back upfield. And he knocked it deep. And they had numbers. Push it up, getting by. And they just tip it across. And it looked like the goaltender got a piece of it. They threw it out. Now they're saying no. It looked like the goaltender touched it, but it went right across the front of the net. There was nobody home, and it went out of play. And Alvarenga is going to give way to her defender to kick it away. They don't kick it far. It gets blocked. Glasgow keeping it alive. Chelsea knocks it away. Trying to knock it deep. Rouse blocked it. He gave it away. And Glasgow will just shoot it from long range. Alvarenga made the save, but it left the rebound. It rolled away. Well, Glasgow's just shooting from long range. And now the ball bounces, and Alvarenga will grab it. And she gives it to her defender to kick away. Bounces over a foot. Glasgow knocked it off the goalpost, the football goalpost behind the net. It went out of play. The ball boys on the near side are getting a workout, chasing the balls going out on the far side. Parker got a foot on it, deflected to the far side. Trying to center it. They're calling it off. Glasgow looked like Chelsea blocked it, but they're calling it off Glasgow. Chelsea will get to kick it away. Venga got a piece of it, knocked it out. Glasgow will get a corner kick. Coming from the far side. They don't take it, they just knock it in. And now they lose it out of bounds. Glasgow doing everything they can not to score anymore. Alvarenga comes out, grabs it, she'll kick it away. Her best kick, she gets it about 10 yards upfield. She doesn't really have a strong foot. Out. I'm going to have one of those face-offs where they just drop the ball and have somebody kick it. That's another rule. I have no idea what's going on. Glasgow knocks it back. Almost got in the Glasgow end for a while. Parker just knocks it upfield. And Alvarenga will come out, pick it, and kick it away again. Parker got taken down. They blow the whistle. And Glasgow will get a free kick from about the 30-yard line. Juarez will take it. They move it way inside. She didn't take it. She didn't take the kick. She just put it down and pushed it ahead like we're not going to take it. Chelsea went out, grabbed it, and now they're telling Glasgow you have to take the kick. Juarez just kind of bunted it, if you will. Chelsea picked it up to bring it upfield, and the ref blew the whistle and said, no, you got to kick it. So they kick it through. Alvarenga will play it on a couple of hops, and she'll kick it away. I'm going to call Glasgow offside. Today was the day that everybody got their message on the phones. Everybody's cell phone rang with the government message to make sure that in case of an emergency, everybody would be tuned in. I was at Market Basket, and when he put everything in, there's a rush by Glasgow just knocking it out of play and not even bothering to take a shot on net. When it went off in Market Basket, everybody panicked, thought, is it alarm? Is it a fire? Is it police? Everybody was panicking. And then they realized when they looked at their phone that it was just a test of the emergency broadcast. But everybody panicked. So this is just playing out the string to see if, not if Chelsea can score, to see if they can get it into Glasgow end and get a shot on net. Glasgow knocks it out. Chelsea, for the first time in this second half, gets the ball down deep with a throw-in. And we got a whistle because one of the classical kids went down. She's up, and she's going out under her own steam. So that's good to see. It's going to be another one of those face-offs. Drop the ball and kick it. So we're going to throw it in. I don't know why they don't just give them the throw-in. It's a face-off now between Glasgow and Chelsea. And now they're going to get the throw-in from where they would have got it anyway, as Wilson knocked it out. And Wilson knocks it out again. Popped up. And it went out off Glasgow. A rare corner kick for Chelsea coming from the far side. Out in front. That might have been Dana knocking it away. Bouncing ball, loose. They got it to the net, and Choate makes her first save of her career. She caught it belt high, dropped it, and got it back. Just a little pop-up, not a tough shot, but a shot nonetheless on net. Substitutions for Chelsea. Wilson knocks it upfield. Loose ball. Martinez gets there first. Wilson tips it back. To near side to McLean. They pop it up. That's Madison Flaherty. And Chelsea knocks it out. McLean will put it in play. Defense knocks it away. Wilson gets pushed off the ball. And Lillian Parker got knocked down. Liliana Parker. Popped up. Wilson went down to tip it upfield. She slipped and fell. They knock it deep. And it's a breakaway for Glasgow. Lazo's looking to walk in. And she knocked it right in the middle again. That's like the fourth time they've had a breakaway. And they knocked it right into the midsection of Alvarenga. Halfway through and counting this second half. All the scoring done in the first half, 7 of them by Glasgow, 7 goals. Wilson tips it ahead. Flaherty with a break. Shot it right to the defenseman. Wilson looking to walk in. Takes the shot. It goes wide, left, and out of play. And Chelsea will kick it away. Trying to knock it deep. Glasgow broke it up. This is like Randy Rahal, the coach of Chelsea. I know he's not happy. He's getting soundly beat, and he's having a tough year with a very young team. But he's got to look out and smile a little bit when he sees the effort, because the scoreboard, you look at the scoreboard, you know that Chelsea has been out of this game since very early in the first half. And there's no way they're going to get back in the game. But they're not playing like that. They're playing like the score is 1-0. And they're still putting in the effort. They're still trying. And he's going to be satisfied with the effort. It's growing pains for this team. When you have 11 freshmen and you have 6 sophomores and you only have 4 seniors, McLean throws it across, it gets blocked. Wilson knocked it deep. And they knock it back upfield. Walking around, wide open. And it got knocked in off the goaltender. I think that's Lazo. She walked in all by herself. She drilled it. It looked like Alvarenga had made the save. And it just went off the hand of Alvarenga into the net. And she's got that long ponytail all the way down to her waist that blocks the number. I think that's one of the ways we realize that it's Lazo. So the first goal of the second half goes to Glasgow, as they've kept Chelsea a long way away. The one little pop-up that went to Candace Choate. Or Choate. It was just a little pop-up that really had nothing on it. Easy save for what is virtually the third goaltender for Chelsea. She's only second in the game, but Wilson is the normal goaltender now. Chelsea knocks it out. Bodies go down, and they waited a while, but now they blow the whistle. Martinez got knocked down by Mendez, and now Glasgow will get a free kick. Wilson's going to take it. Knocks it off to the left. And Chelsea almost knocked it in their own net. It goes out I believe off Chelsea. Class was going to get a corner kick. She knocked it way to the left, and the defender and the goaltender, Alvarenga, both went out and almost gave it away. And now the corner kick will come from the far side. Knocked out. I thought the defender was going to catch it. I thought she caught it. She actually knocked it out again. We'll do it again from the far corner. Little ground ball. They knock it right back to the kicker. And he knock it back. Glasgow loses it out of play. Cooled off considerably. It was in the mid-80s when the first game was played, and all day, and it was warm. It's gone now down to where it's probably 50 or 60, so it must be New England. Liliana Parker tracking it down, looking for McLean. He gets knocked back. Knocked away, I think that's Dana. Wilson lost it. Wilson kind of back, tip to the head. They tip it to the near side to McLean. I'm sure McLean, looking, should love to score a goal. She look, I can walk right in, I can take a shot, but they don't want to do it because the game is over. And now Wilson kicks it out of play. That one went out off Chelsea. Wilson pushes it ahead. Skips past right by everybody, bounce over a couple of feet. And Alvarenga grabs it at the net and she'll boot it away. A little soft touch. Most of these classical girls are saying, run the clock down, get me out of here. You hope now, the way this game is being played, that nobody gets hurt as it goes in to the Chelsea bench area. It was over for a long time, and Glasgow's not playing aggressively. They're just virtually playing to run the clock out. The replacement finally got off the field. I think she was thinking they're taking somebody else out, not me. She stayed on the field. Now they finally said, no, you got to get out. To McLean, to the near side. Walks right by. Walking right in, waits, and just hits a little tapper. Had nothing on it, just got it so the goaltender could grab it, hold it, and kick it away and run some time off. 10 minutes and counting left in this one. It's been over for a very long time. Glasgow runs over Chelsea. And Chelsea players getting up, favoring that right leg or right ankle. And that's what I mean. A game like this, the last thing you want is for somebody to get hurt on either side. This is one where, if the coach can value, you say, burn the tape, because we learned nothing here tonight. That little pooch kick by the goalie. Martinez trying to keep it alive. Chelsea has, with the exception of that one little bloop that wound in the lap of Choruth, they haven't got the ball inside the 30-yard line of Glasgow this entire half. He bounced it off the official. And Glasgow breaks it up. Chelsea's got a few fans here. If they start to do, even looks like they're starting to do something, they get excited. McLean gets around, and again, she's going to walk in, gave it up. Juarez gives it back to McLean, and they call McLean offside. They knock it deep. Chelsea trying to get there. Glasgow blocked it. Chelsea blocked it back. Trying to get a shot off. It got blocked. And it wound up going to the goaltender, who gave it to the defenseman to knock it away. And Glasgow brings it right back upfield. That's the deepest penetration for Chelsea in a very long time, and now it just get knocked deep, and it's going to go out of play, and a lot of screaming fans over a game that's been over for a very long time. It's screaming like there's 1,000 people here, and there really aren't. Trying to knock it deep. It winds up on the foot of Juarez. And he booted upfield. Everybody trying to get a piece of it. Glasgow finally does. And they give it away to Chelsea. Glasgow knocks it up. And I think they call Glasgow offside. So Glasgow girls will be right back here. They had a mix-up with the schedule. Glasgow was supposed to play this game on Monday originally on the schedule, and they picked up a game I believe it was against Fenwick, and they moved that game. And so they moved this game to tonight, at 5:30. And I think it's a makeup game from before. I think it was called off before. For some reason, Classical's offside. Final 5 minutes. And if you're the official in this game, you should be saying the final 5 minutes should take about 1. Because neither coach is going to squawk if you say the game is over. The fans are not going to squawk. The teams are not going to squawk. So it's Lauren Wilson, Katie Rouse, Gianna Parker, picking up 2 goals apiece. Ariana Martinez scored 1, and Tatiana Lazo got 1 to make it an 8-0 blitz, Classical over Chelsea. And now the last 5 minutes should have been about 1. As Classical kicks it away. Parker's going to get called for a takedown. Wilson broke it up. Classical gets knocked down. And that's one of the reasons why I'm saying it's 8-0. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. Blow the whistle and end the game, and everybody would say thank you. Nobody's going to squawk. Chelsea went upfield like they were going to kick the ball upfield. All of a sudden, they realized Glasgow kicked it the other way. Alvarenga, the goalie, Chelsea is happy that they just blew the whistle now. So 2 by Laura Wilson. 2 by Katie Rouse, 2 by Gianna Parker, 1 by Ariana Martinez, 1 by Tatiana Lazo. Papazoglu in net the first half, and Candace Choth in the second half get the shutout, and Glasgow will get their 5th win as they go to 5-3-2, and they got a big one coming up here tomorrow night against Revere. Chelsea will have to wait till next time to pick up their 2nd win. So a big first half, 7 goals in the first half, only 1 in the second half, but Glasgow most of the time didn't even attempt to score. They didn't attempt to even get the ball anywhere near the goaltender. They just looked to run the clock out. So 7 goals in the first half puts it away. Glasgow 8-0 over Chelsea. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.